do most of the stuff that Mr. Kilborn did on the old Daily Show, but I'm going to be original. You want to know why? Because unlike Mr. Chappelle, I know how to deliver fake news.
What the? What was that? Okay, that's it. Time to do a commentary on this. Where's my Rainbow Dash? Where's my freaking Rainbow Dash at? Oh, alright, let's get it. I know this is a pony.
But you gotta put in work. You don't gotta go to work. Let my body do the work.
Hello everybody, and welcome to my first ever commentary. Before I begin, let me tell you a little story. Now you see, I always wanted to do this video on December 9th, but then on December 10th, freaking Eile came to me on my freaking email, whatever, sent 5 videos to me, and just to let you know, I've already made my choice on December 9th. It was like, oh my, okay, everything is coming into full circle. Like, it feels like Eile knew exactly what I was going to do. So that's why he sent those 5 videos and stuff. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, mind reading, man. I don't know how he does it. Now, me and Eile, we go way back. Like, 4 years of high school together. Like, man, one bumpy ride.
Of course, you know, I gotta give a shout out to Supersonic 115 because he's my friend, you know, good pal of mine, yep. And I go way back to high school, you know, I do the Saturday Night Breakdown show on his channel, which will be coming back pretty soon.
In this commentary, I'm going to be clearing everything up by the best of my ability. Me and Eile know more about the situation, but you see, I'm going to be debunking some of his arguments while trying to clear some stuff up at the same time. So, let the commentary begin!
From the YouTube Dojo, this is Week 9 Update with Eile Muller, the most important web show on YouTube.
Oh boy, we got a boaster over here, ladies and gentlemen.
And now, the most important fake news anchor on YouTube.
You got that right.
Eile Muller.
Ha! Ha! Alright, I'm done making fun of his intro.
Welcome to Week 9 Update. I am Eile Muller, the king of fake news on YouTube.
Fake news. Let's just get this started.
You don't gotta go to work, but you gotta put in work.
MP and the Purple Doll are going to go crazy in a little bit. But first, it's time for tonight's breaking news story. Luke Chappelle is starting a new show soon. Here's the thing though. It's a carbon copy of The Daily Show with Craig Kilborn and this little program right here. He called it The Abnormal Report. Now here's the thing, alright? He's going to copy Craig Kilborn's stuff, but he's also going to try and copy my sketches too. And my jokes. I mean, really? Why can't he be original? I mean, for heaven's sakes, is he really that stupid? I mean, come on. For heaven's sake.
Woo! So much freaking bias in this room. Oh! Oh!
Now, I can do most of the stuff that Mr. Kilborn did on the old Daily Show, but I'm going to be original. You want to know why? Because unlike Mr. Chappelle, I know how to deliver fake news. Jean-Luc doesn't.
Fake news. Eile, you just messed up right there. If that's what you do in all your videos, then why do people follow you? You might as well say you're a fake as well. What I'm saying is, in all your videos, I never seen any type of fake news, or at least it doesn't feel like you're trying to make fake news. People will know that it's real no matter what you say is fake. It all comes down with your emotions and the topic you choose. Just saying.
We'll never guess who's going to be his first guest on the show. Alright. Two people who I think that I used to know and whose names will not be mentioned on this program. Why? Because you and I already know who they are, and we don't want to hear from them ever again.
Those girls, right? Yeah, those two girls, right? The ones that you mentioned in the Twitter group saying stuff like they need to be stopped, and so I said they have nothing to do with the situation, and then you said you'll try to let these girls be them. This all happened on December 4th and December 5th. On December 6th, you made this, and you stabbed me in the back. Don't believe me? Okay. Even if you didn't mention their names, you expect the audience to know what you're talking about, which means you've talked about them before, which of course you have. You know the truth will set you free, right? Even though you might lose a couple of subscribers or something. By the way, Eile, you treat your opinions like facts, and you take things way too seriously, even though it was a joke. Lorena was just joking about being on late night TV. I checked out her page and Yassiri's page on Facebook, and guess what? Lorena is trying to study criminal justice. Oh, and let me add this too. She also has a boyfriend, and she's having a baby, and Yassiri, she's just minding her own business. And here's a fun fact. Me, Eile, Lorena, and Yassiri graduated from the same school. Don't believe me? Well, here's a picture of me getting my diploma.
You don't gotta go to work, but you gotta go to work.
Joey Capero really doesn't want me to host Late Night on NBC. Alright? And it's already bad enough as it is that he wants the same job that I want. When he tries to copy my show, he tries to get the people who I used to know on his team, that's when I get ticked off.
You mean those girls that you and I know? Let's take a look at the abnormal report cast. Let's see. I don't see Lorena and Yassiri's in here. Maybe because they're minding their own business and having babies and going to college and having problems. Here's another fun fact. Those two girls, yeah, you know the ones that I was talking about earlier? They live in Chicago and John-Luc Shapiro lives in New Jersey. So Eile, what you're telling me is that they'll take a plane to New Jersey for a non-profit show? Yeah, that totally makes sense.
You don't gotta go to work, but you gotta go to work.
Here's the thing. Before my old account was hacked by him, his goon squad, ex-Mr. Insanity, and Ferris Jr. last May, I was responsible for helping Spike First and get back on the right track after his talk show on Fox got canceled. Now, here's the thing. Joey Capero said in 2016, this very year, this past year, folks, that he was responsible for getting Craig Kilborn back on track after the Kilborn file was canceled. Here's the thing. I talked about Mr. Kilborn and Mr. Ferriston on my show, and Mr. Shapiro has never talked about them on his own show once. Not once.
Does it really matter if he brought them up or not? I just feel like you're just trying to give yourself more credit.
So now, here's the thing. If Shapiro's going to be copying Kilborn's show and Ferriston's show soon, and if I'm responsible for his show being on the air, then Kilborn's career and Ferriston's career have been revived by yours truly. Exactly.
Dude, seriously? Now you're just asking for a cookie.
So, if Joey Capero thinks that copying my show and the original incarnation of the Daily Show with original host Craig Kilborn is going to stop me from getting on late night TV, then he is wrong. Come on, Mr. Shapiro, you will never get on late night TV.
Fun fact, John-Luc Shapiro's last late program was 11 months ago. So now 2 weeks ago, he's decided to put out a new video called Abnormal Report Open, where he talks about what's going on in the breaking news. But here's a little twist. This is a satire show where he makes fun of people in the news. Eile, if he wanted to copy your style, he would have to get a webcam, set up everything in the living room, have a brother that constantly gets in the way, and starts off his web show by talking into the webcam and says, This is Weeknight Updates with John-Luke Shapiro! By the way, you're gonna hit yourself really hard soon.
I'll tell you this right now. You can have whoever you want on your new show. Whoever you want.
Then leave him alone.
That's only going to make your YouTube channel worse than it did last summer. By the way, Mr. Chappelle, your hair still looks like a mop. So shut up, Mr. Chappelle. We all know who won this war, not you. Of course, that's just my opinion, and I could be right, but yeah.
We all know who won this war, not you. Of course, that's my opinion, and I could be right. Okay, then.
You don't gotta go to work, but you gotta put in work.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, MP and the Purple Doll with their... Yep. So, John Chappelle is trying to steal Mr. Muller's thunder, huh? Well, we have something to say to you, Mr. Chappelle.
The hypocrisy is on the move! I repeat, the hypocrisy is on the move! Now, I bet you're confused here. Let me tell you something. The puppet skit? That looks familiar, Craig Ferguson! Craig frickin' Ferguson!
Now, when he says relations, it doesn't mean we had sex. We didn't? No! We robbed a liquor store! Man, that's sex where I come from, buddy.
Let me look at your About section. Weeknight Updates with Eile Muller is a parody of all of the current late night talk shows on TV, man. I'm going to have to stop you right there, man, because none of this stuff makes any sense anymore. First, the stuff that you do isn't parodies. They feel more like imitations than parodies. Second, it's okay for you to copy someone else's style, but John-Luke Shapiro can't. And third, The Daily Show, you know, the show that John-Luke Shapiro is copying and it's still going. And by the way, The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson ended on December 19th, 2014. You know, the show you're trying to imitate. You know, this goes against your description because you said current, and this isn't current anymore. Way to be a hypocrite and lying to your fans.
Get lost. Yeah, and get real. Only Mr. Muller can do something like this. Exactly like this on YouTube.
Nobody's stopping you, man. You do whatever you want.
You don't gotta go to work, but you gotta put in work.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Muller has a very special report.
Hurry. What do you want the passage chat?
Adam, it's about time, my friend.
Adam is Ellie's sidekick. Time to put out some more things he pulled. Eile used to do a top 10 list, which Latterman used to do at the time. And Eile, you know Saf, right? The current late night host of NBC. You wanted to be the 5th host after Saf? You got the current thing right. What about the parody? I guess I could see a parody there, but there's just one little problem with that. It still feels like an imitation because his brother is supposed to be the comic relief. Eile takes his show seriously and his brother acts silly. You know what, I take that back with the whole parody thing because it's still all the same.
So anyway, apparently, John Chappelle is... So, he decided to take a page out of our playbook and use the same format that we're using to help him become the next host of Late Night on NBC.
Alright, you need a fact check. Now look, we are using a broken version of another format, which, the same format, he is taking stuff of the broken and put his broken in there. So we all have broken formats of a good format. So he's a big attacker because we took the format first. It was like,
Hey,
Yeah, your brother just admitted that you guys used to use those old formats, and guess what? You guys are using a little bit of the old formats and putting some new formats in your show. Take that!
You don't gotta go to work, but you gotta put in work.
And all of those who oppose us, get out!
Sorry, dude, I just went against you here.
No. I'll put the big boot right your ass.
That's how you do it. That is the show for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you so much for being here tonight. I'll see you folks tomorrow. That's the news. And I am out skis. Farewell, everybody. Farewell.
This episode, it was very dumb. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. You're attacking people for no reason, sending people's names to other people that can track them down despite those people who has their own lives to live. And most of all, you're a hypocrite. You're doing the exact same thing. Plus, you were very biased in this, so I couldn't take you seriously. In 2014, Jean-Luc Shapiro made a video about Eile to help him out on his web show, because Eile was giving him some critiques, and so Jean-Luc Shapiro figured Eile knew what he was doing and went to his channel. You know, his old channel, before Eile made the Kung E. Muller channel. Jean-Luc Shapiro decided to help him out by doing his own version of a critique, and Eile took it personally ever since. And now it's 2016 and Eile is still not over this, and Jean-Luc Shapiro is just minding his own business. Let me ask you a question real quick, Eile. So it's okay for you to give out critiques, but when somebody else does it to you, you're going to attack them for the rest of their lives? I guess that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's freaking fair. Eile, you are a mature adult, right? Then act like it. Even Jean-Luc Shapiro said that his show was bad. That's why he's trying something new for his channel. Just like you. You guys are just doing the same thing anyway, so how about you just stop this empty feud and just leave him be? If he does make another video about you again, by the way, he only made one video about you and you made multiple videos about him. He made it back in 2014 and you're still making videos on him. I will do a video on him if he does do one on you again. This is Supersonic War 15 saying, keep running.